Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you guys for joining me. Whew, it is Tuesday night at 10 p.m. I'm not doing any prediction videos. I've finished up my prediction videos for UFC 271. So, I figured this is going to be the one of the few nights that I'm not staying up till 2 a.m., 3 a.m. working on videos anyway. So, and I didn't do any videos today. I released 2 videos today, but I didn't record any videos today. So I figured why not jump on a live stream. I always like to live stream, especially the week of a big pay-per-view. And now I'm here. Always looking to grow the channel, always looking to talk to you guys. And, to me, getting on here is just to have a fun conversation. We can talk about the same things. I usually just throw a couple, especially these random ones. I'll be doing my weekly live chat tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'll schedule that before I go to sleep tonight, and I'll come up with something better. But for these, I just kind of throw together a title and description real quick and just see, just to see what you guys, just throw random stuff out there and just see what you guys care to talk about. Sean, homework, what's going on? Sean, do you still want to join the Discord? I'm just wondering because the link has expired, man. I know I told you to hop on there before, but we've just been fixing up the Discord a good bit, and, we're excited to be discussing the fights on Saturday. So let me know if you still want to join, Sean. Comment somewhere, and I'll hook you up with the link. So just let me know. By the way, guys, don't forget to like the stream. Put a bunch of questions in. We did one of those random streams. What day was it last week? Does anybody remember what day it was last week? And we did that stream, and we ended up being on here for like 2 hours, and we were creating the world's worst fighter. What stream was that? I think it was Friday. Was it Friday it was? Yep, I believe it was Friday we did that stream. If not, it was Thursday. But either way, hilarious stream, so I always love throwing these. Okay, Sean, go find a video on my channel after the stream if you would. And comment on it, and I'll send you the link and let me know. Well, once you join, then I'm going to delete it off there. Because I'm keeping it a members-only perk, at least for now. But I always appreciate you. We always have good conversation in here. And also, you help me out with the moderation, so I want to have you thrown in there as well. Plus, man, it's growing. It's growing pretty good. And we're having discussions in there every day. I'm in there every day. We were just recently talking about Weidman talking about making a return in 2022. He said he's targeting to return to the UFC by mid-2022. French Fries suggested maybe we could get Chris Weidman versus Darren Till in his return. And that sounds like a damn fine matchup. Both guys are terrible. Both guys are in a terrible spot in their career. And so why not match them up, get one of them back on a winning streak? Perfect timing, you said. I just realized that. Hey, Ginge, you sound tired. Not too bad. I stayed up till about 3 a.m. and then woke up about 7:30-ish this morning last night. So, but I took a little bit of a nap this afternoon, so not too bad. And the last 2 nights I've been staying up really late working on predictions. I think we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but it's not like it's just you see a 20-minute video. That's not all it took. It took time to gather the images. Make the tail of the tapes myself that I use in the videos, edit the video if there's anything I want to edit in graphic-wise, picture-wise. Then render it out, which takes a decent amount of time, and then upload it, and then I title it, description, make a thumbnail. It's a 20-minute video, but sometimes it'll take 2 hours. Who's next for Reyes? Maybe Krylov or Crute? I was thinking Nikita Krylov, to be honest. I was thinking Nikita Krylov would be perfect for him. He needs to get back on the winning track, but that guy is getting busted up nonstop, but it's coming up. It's slowly sneaking up on a year since he fought. He fought in May or April of last year. He could fight Volkan Ozdemir again. I think he had already fought Volkan. He could fight Nikita Krylov. He could fight the loser of Paul Craig, Johnny Walker. They're fighting not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Who was Ryan Spann supposed to fight and pulled out of? Somebody remind me. I don't feel like looking it up. Who was Ryan Spann supposed to fight and just recently pulled out of it? Imagine they match Dominic Reyes with the winner of Santos versus Ankalaev. They be doing Reyes dirty. Now that UFC Hill is going to steamroll Walker. I'm probably picking Hill, but I don't know if I'm going to say steamroll. UFC 274, Gaethje versus Charles, Glover versus Yuri, Tony versus Chandler. Now that card is worth $80. That is a nasty card. Is Ian Cutelaba. Okay, so maybe Reyes could fight Ian Cutelaba. I hope they put Tony versus Chandler on that card. I really want to see Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chandler. I would like to prove you guys wrong, or you guys could prove me wrong, but I want to know now. I think Tony Ferguson beats Michael Chandler, and I'm pretty confident in that prediction. But we'll see. The wrestling for Tony's always a problem, and as of lately, Michael Chandler has been saying, my fights have been exciting, but I need a win. So, Tuivasa should drink a beer out of his cup for extra charisma. Should drink a beer out of his cup. Ew. Dude, by the way, guys, I was watching Derek Lewis versus Chris Stalkus. I was watching, just rewatching it in anticipation of doing my Derek Lewis Tai Tuivasa prediction video. And who was that guy? If you guys don't remember, Derek Lewis took his cup out and threw it into the Apex crowd. Some guy ran down and grabbed it. Who was that guy? And what is seriously wrong with him? He's embarrassed his entire family. You want another man's cup? I need to know. Let me know in the chat right now, guys. If you were at a live event and your favorite fighter threw his sweaty cup, out into the crowd, and you had a chance to pick it up, would you take that? Let me know. Give me a simple yes or no in the chat right this very second. I'm going to wait because I want to know what you're talking about. Yes or no. Your favorite fighter, he knocks somebody out. He throws his sweaty cup into the crowd. It's near your feet. It's a foot away. Do you pick it up? Yes or no? I'd like to know where that cup is now. Yeah, that guy, I think there's something wrong with him. He embarrassed his entire family. He should be embarrassed of himself. But let me know. Chandler's the opposite of Strickland. He says he's going to win, and he's going to coup. He says he is, but he goes out and gives fans awesome fights and ends up losing. Yeah, Chandler's always been exciting. I watched him for years in Bellator. I've pretty much seen every Chandler fight, And then goes in the cage and plays safe and smart. Yeah, Strickland was annoying me. This dude's talking about killing guys in the cage, and he goes out there and fights like a bum. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Nobody's going to answer me. Would you grab it or not? Would you get the cup? I need to know. Let's see where we at subscriber-wise. I know we had 2,000.08. Let's take a look. I have no idea what the actual number is. We are 11 subscribers away from 2,100. We are at 2,089 subscribers. Not too shabby at all. The Adesanya Whittaker 2 prediction videos, not doing too bad. It's got a lot of watch hours. Those big prediction videos do quite good as far as watch time. Just sub G. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. I appreciate you, man. I really do. Happy to have you part of the live streams. I do these live streams all the time. This is a random one. But bare minimum, I do a live stream every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're growing the channel. We're 10 months old. I believe 10 months now. The channel's 10 months old. That's insane. It feels like just yesterday I was awkwardly recording my first video on here. And now we're here. 11 subscribers away from 2,100. Any UFC 272 co-main rumors? I've heard Chandler versus Tony. It was originally rumored Nate versus Dustin. And then also some people talked about Khamzat versus Gilbert. I have a feeling nothing's going to happen. It's just my gut. They're not going to book anything for it. And it's going to be an awful card. An awful, awful card. And that, it is what it is. Okay, Angelo Kaz answered me. He would not get the cup. Okay, good. I'm assuming everyone else is ignoring me because you would pick up the cup. You would. Homework. I know if Khamzat Chimaev threw his sweaty cup, he gets done 3 hard rounds He smashes Gilbert Burns and he throws his cup near you. I know Homework's picking that up. I know he is. That's why he's not answering. That's why he's not answering. He's picking up that sweaty cup. And he's going to put it in a little shadow box and hang it in his house. Okay, middleweight is going to need some top talent. A lot of Asian people near the top. Look at Homework saying, "Lol, he knows it. He knows it's true." That's funny. That is hilarious. He knows it. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of aging people. Also, you guys, a lot of people don't realize it. Lightweight's pretty old, too. Dustin's getting up there. So let's look up all these guys. Let's look up their ages. Let's see what Dustin Poirier is. He's in his mid-30s. Dustin's 33. That's not too old. That's not terribly old. Okay, so Dustin's 33. Let's see what Beneil Dariush is. Beneil Dariush. Same thing, 30. He's 32, so that's not too bad. Islam isn't too bad, I don't think. But there is quite a bit. Let's see what Islam is. Yeah, Islam's still very young. He's only 30. So that's like still pretty good. But then you start looking down a little bit. Chandler. I think Chandler's like 35. Michael Chandler. Got to individually Google each one of these guys. Yeah, Chandler's 35. That's old for a lightweight, guys. That is very old for a lightweight. Then after Chandler, you look at RDA. Rafael Dos Anjos. He's getting up there in age too. He's 37. Then let's jump up to the next. Then you got Tony Ferguson. What is Tony Ferguson at this point? Tony Ferg is 37 as well. So up there in age. Then you got Conor, who's still kind of young. Gregor Gillespie rounds out the top 10. And I believe he's old as shit. How old is Gregor Gillespie? Gregor Gillespie's 34. So not too old, but it's now or never for Gregor Gillespie. You know, he's 6 years away from being 40 years old. A 40-year-old man. In the lightweight division, you don't see that. You can get away with that a bit at the heavyweight division. But middleweight is kind of the same way. You got Derek Brunson's old. Jared Cannonier's old. Paulo Costa, I think, is still in his early 30s. And a lot of these other guys just aren't even getting competing. The guys I'm keeping my eye out for is Andre Muniz and Nasruddin Imavov. I think they're both quality guys, and I'm interested. I'm very interested to see where their progression is within that middleweight division. But I get what you're saying. I think Jack Hermansson's getting up there. How old is Darren Till at this point? I feel like he's not that old. Yeah. Darren Till's only 29. That's wild. Dude's on a 2-fight losing streak. He's only won 1 out of his last 5. What's wild is I talk about Colby Covington's resume. Darren Till has a god-awful resume. He arguably didn't beat Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He arguably didn't beat Kelvin Gastelum. And his best win is Donald Cerrone if you ignore those 2 wins. He's never stopped anyone worth anything. Darren Till might be the biggest hype job known to man. Guys, if you haven't already, do me a favor and like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. Do me a favor, run up the likes on the stream. It helps push it out to more people, and I would greatly appreciate it. So do that right now. It just takes a second. Click down below. Fill the chat with questions as well. If you have any questions, fill the chat. I'm dead because Homework knows. Ortega looks like a welterweight. Okay. I hope Derek Lewis wins and gives Joe Rogan the N-word pass. It would be hilarious. Okay. Card looking weak. Agreed. I would sell it on eBay and just use a napkin to pick it up. Imagine you're trying to sell Khamzat Chimaev's cup on eBay. Or imagine you're selling it on like Craigslist. The guy that meets up with you, he's like smelling it just to make sure it's really Khamzat's. That'd be hilarious. Homework has denied it. Hasn't denied it. I know what you're saying. Hell yeah, Khamzat cup, no doubt. Daniel C. Daniel C's grabbing the cup as well. There you go. Yeah, 272 is weak, not going to lie. I have a whole full dedicated video on that. Thanks to you, French fries. It's crazy to think that Whittaker's only loss at middleweight is Izzy. His record is 11-1, think, at middleweight. True. Arguably lost to Yoel one time, but I get it. Pick it up, pour some beer in it. Imagine Derek Lewis KOs. Imagine if Derek Lewis and Tai Tuivasa made a bet. Whoever loses has to do a shoey out of the other's cup. Pick it, okay? Opinions on Shavkat being ranked without fighting anyone in the top 15. I am so happy you asked that question, AT02. Thoughts on Shavkat Rakhmonov being ranked in the top 15 without fighting a top 15 opponent? That is a very good question. I believe he entered the top 15 today. Let me see. I thought my phone vibrated for something. I believe he entered the top 15 today before Shamil. What is his last name? Let's see. I forgot what's his name. Where was it at? Oh, Muslim Salikhov. Muslim was what is the guy that he previously replaced? I believe, right? That is who he replaced. Yes, it is. So first off, there's multiple dynamics to this question. Okay. First off, I don't believe in the rankings. I use it for a form of reference. It's a bunch of random media members voting on the rankings. But let me pull up one before I really get into this, because this is good. This was a great question, man. You're about to get me on like a 20-minute rant. Okay, you're about to get me on a 20-minute rant here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. Okay, 8, 3, and let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Shavkat Rakhmonov has 3 fights in the UFC. Muslim Salikhov has 6 fights in the UFC. And Shavkat has now taken his spot in the rankings, okay? So Shavkat, when you look at his 3 wins, Alex Oliveira, a very quality guy. Michel Prazeres, who, okay, not ranked, but no easy test. And Carlston Harris, a legit threat, okay? You look at Muslim Salikhov, however you pronounce his name. He's got a win over Ricky Rainey. I don't even believe he's in the UFC. Nordin Talib, is he still in the UFC? I don't think so. Loreno Staropoli, I don't remember how to pronounce his first name. Israel Zaleski dos Santos, split decision win. That's a decent win. And Francisco Trinaldo. I personally believe Shavkat Rakhmonov's 3 fights stoppage win streak in the UFC against 3 quality opponents are worth more than what these 6 wins, or not even 6 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 5-1 in the UFC. 5 wins by Muslim. Okay, but the reason I said I'm getting ready to go on a rant is because I believe there is some people who will complain about Shavkat Rakhmonov being in the rankings after getting 3 stoppage wins over 3 quality opponents. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will pop over to Sean O'Malley, and he is currently ranked number 12 in the bantamweight division, a division that has, in my opinion, far more talent. Not that I'm not saying welterweight sucks or anything. I love welterweight. I think it's a good division. I think it's got a lot of talent. But I think bantamweight's a far more stacked division, even outside the top 15. And you have Sean O'Malley, who gets ranked over a win over Julianna Pena. He's beat Chris Montino, didn't even belong in the UFC. Thomas Almeida, on his way out, massive losing streak. Beats Eddie Wineland. The level of competition, I know it's not the same division. The level of competition that Shavkat Rakhmonov has fought has been incredible. All the performances have been incredible. The level of skill that he's shown in these performances have been incredible. And I believe that not only does he deserve to be ranked currently in the top 15, I would rank him above Santiago Ponzinibbio. I would rank him above Li Jingliang, and I'd probably rank him against Jeff Neal. Not based on, you know, I know some people like to say, oh, because of this or that. I'm just saying my assessment of his skills. I think he beats Santiago Ponzinibbio. He beats Li Jingliang. He beats Jeff Neal. Now, also, and this might get a few of you guys fired up in here. This might get quite a few of you guys fired up. Let's talk about a little bit about Khamzat Chimaev. And by the way, also, O'Malley has that loss to Marlon Vera, the only ranked guy he ever fought. And in that fight, he got his legs chopped off, then flash KO'd with elbows, and then stretchered out of the cage with no serious injuries. So we can't forget about that. So you look at Khamzat Chimaev, okay? He comes in, he has 1, 2, 3, 4 fights in the UFC. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought he had, okay, yeah, he does have, so he only has one more win than Shavkat. Only one more win. I think there's an argument to be made that, no, probably not. Li Jingliang. Does Li Jingliang beat these guys? Either way, the point I'm trying to make here, I can't make a quick assessment like that. I would have to look more into it. And by the way, guys, keep filling the chat with questions. I'm going to get to it in a second. I just have to answer this question. You guys are going to want to kill me here. And I'm not saying there's any definitive answer to this. But if Khamzat Chimaev can be ranked number 11, and again, I am high on Khamzat Chimaev, okay? I am very high on Khamzat Chimaev. He has a decent win over Gerald Meerschaert that's aged very well. And he has a good win over Li Jingliang that is just his most recent win. But, I don't think in terms of UFC resume, I don't think Shavkat's that far behind. Alex Cowboy Oliveira is a quality opponent. Michel Prazeres is a roided cheat opponent. Huge. I know he's kind of a midge, but you get the point. Carlston Harris is no pushover. So, I don't think, if I had to compare resumes straight up, I think Gerald Meerschaert's a little bit better than some of those guys, and Li Jingliang is just a hair better than some of those guys. But if Khamzat can get ranked number, whatever he is, number 12, I think he is. Let me take a look again. Number 11 off of 4 wins, 2 of them being straight up trash cans. I think Shavkat Rakhmonov can be ranked over 3 quality opponents. I believe that. So there you go. There's your answer. I hope I answered it in depth. UFC will end up boring and die if all these weird Kazakhstanis take over fighting dominance. I disagree. This is true. Some of these fighters are getting up there. Shavkat versus Holland gets made this year. I can feel it. Holland has to beat Cowboy Oliveira, though. And I don't want to see that matchup. I want to see Shavkat versus... If I'm booking the fights, I'm booking them against Santiago Ponzinibbio or Jeff Neal. And I think he beats both of them. Usman is 35, Colby 33, Burns 33, 34, something like that. Wonderboy pushing 40, Woodley retired, Masvidal 37, and 38 Ponzinibbio, Salikov, and Andrade old 2, many other old people. Yup. Snaggy. Oh, now it jumped all the way down here. You guys are filling it up with messages. Appreciate you guys. But Holland's got to get by Cowboy Oliveira, just to go back to that question. I don't really want to... I think Shavkat dominates Kevin Holland in the grappling. Bruno Silva and Pereira will be fireworks. Winner beats Izzy, I promise. I don't know about that promise, though. Khabib Nurmagomedov is one of the most boring fighters. He not undefeated. He lost to Gleison Tibau. Go watch it if you don't believe me. I would, to be honest, Snaggy. But the fact that you're saying kebab, which is funny actually, if you're saying he's boring, I think he is one of the most exciting fighters to ever watch. So after that, I can't get past that. Dan Ige falling off fast. UFC throwing him Evalev. Yeah, tough matchup. They should have Chito versus O'Malley to co-main 272. If I'm Chito Vera, I never give O'Malley that rematch. Thoughts on Roberto Soldic? I don't have any thoughts on that one. I'm not even sure who that is. Maybe I'm mistaken. It's crazy they have never rebooked Cheeto versus O'Malley. I mean, why would they rebook such a dominant win for Cheeto? He literally O'Malley we just rewatched this in the members only Discord, and he landed a couple strikes before he got obliterated by Cheeto Vera and stretchered out of the cage with no serious injury. Solidic is a beast, 2 or 3. Losses are to Amosov and Duplessis. I don't remember him for some reason. Let me look up a picture of him because maybe I'm just mistaken. It's hard to keep track of all these guys. Luckily, I don't come on here and try to pretend to know everything. Oh, I do remember this guy. Oh, no, I don't. I've never seen him fight. He fights for KSW, I see. Yeah, he has a loss to Dricus Duplessis. And he has a loss to Yaroslav Amosov. I don't know who Marco. I don't know. I have to look into him. I actually know nothing about him. So there you go. I thought I recognized him at first, but then I seen, no, I do not. So, see, even you guys are, I'll have to check him out. It's great. Okay. Solidic is a beast, 2 or 3. Okay. I'm not high on. Okay. Damn, everyone knows him, apparently. I'm mistaken. I'm out of the loop on this one, guys. I must be a casual. on that one. For claiming to be future triple champ to tap it before the rear naked choke is fully in, locked against Brunson. Are we talking about Darren Till there? Two of us are going to do a copy with Lewis's cup. I hope so. Imagine if Izzy didn't have Gyno. I only seen it for one fight. I watched the embeddeds. He does not have Gyno in that. Or at least it doesn't appear to me. I think that's a little bit blown out of proportion, to be honest. Could have just been him bulking up a little bit and he was fighting at 205. I only noticed it for the Blachowicz fight. Correct me if I'm wrong. What's up, Niles Rodriguez, man? Always happy to see you in the chat. Let me X out all these millions of tabs that I've opened up. If anybody's in here and you have not liked the stream yet, do me a favor, like the stream. Put a question in the chat. I will catch up to these questions very soon. I try to give quick answers, but sometimes I just can't help myself. D-Rod, underrated, sprawl and brawl style. Salihov is fun to watch too. Would like to see them fight. Man, that's a tough matchup. D-Rod is an animal. I mean, Kevin Lee took that fight on short notice. Massive mistake. Well, he's ranked. That's horseshit. He's going to get chinned now. He's beat a 36-year-old. He didn't beat a top 30 fighter. I mean, he's amazing. He looks amazing. The skill set looks amazing. And it's not like Muslim had a better resume. Not going to lie, not excited for Izzy versus Whittaker rematch. More excited for Lewis versus Tuivasa. Okay, there you go. I'm excited for both. Does anyone know the UFC 272 co-main is going to be? Bought tickets a few weeks ago and a little worried since they still haven't announced anything. I have a feeling they might not announce anything. There was hope for a Nate Diaz, Dustin Poirier. And I think if anything gets announced, it'll be Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chandler. That's what I think will happen if anything gets announced. Thank you for stopping by, Ethan. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get back to where I was. And I lost my spot. I will find it here. Hold on. Haiti Shabazz donated. Thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate it very much. Best Whittaker bet. If you told me with 100% certainty that you could look into a crystal ball and you told me Robert Whittaker definitely wins, how did he win? I think he wins by decision. I think somehow it's a very boring fight and Whittaker just edges him out and wins in a Yoel Romero style fight. So for me, the best bet would be Whittaker by decision. I don't see him submitting him. Izzy's got good jiu-jitsu. Second best bet, if you told me, okay, Whittaker wins, but he didn't win by decision, it's got to be a late round TKO. Izzy gets tired, a little bit sloppy. Sometimes Izzy, instead of moving his feet, he just moves his top portion, which, you can get caught out of position and clipped. Maybe Whittaker pumps that jab, that 1-2, and then throws that leaning head kick and KOs him. Whittaker loves that combination. So second best bet, Whittaker by 4th round TKO. as he starts to slow down, get a little sloppy with the head movement. But again, I think Shavkat belongs. Rakhmonov called out Pereira, probably spelled it wrong. Predictions on how this fight would go down. Rakhmonov would destroy Michel Pereira. He would outstrike him. He would outgrapple him. He would out-jiu-jitsu him. He would destroy him. But it'd be a fun fight. Do you think there's more hype for Whittaker Adesanya 1 or Adesanya 2? Definitely more hype for Whittaker Adesanya 1. And I think there was more hype for Francis Ngannou versus Cyril Gane than there was for this current fight. Their first match, okay. Bantamweight is by far the most stacked division. Agreed 100%. Shavkat Rakhmonov can probably fight someone ranked 13 next, and it will be fine. Yeah, I'd like to see him fight Santiago or Jeff Neal, or even let him fight Wonderboy. Let him fight Wonderboy. Ponzinibbio robbed against Jeff Neal. It wasn't a robbery, but I thought Ponzinibbio won as well. Rakhmonov has been dominated. He can get a top 10 next. I agree. Rakhmonov versus Wonderboy. Sean Brady, predictions. To be honest, I'm very high on Rakhmonov. I was high on Rakhmonov before the recent win. Not only have we seen his game, we've seen prolonged periods of his game against notable opponents. He hasn't fought the elite of the elite yet. But like Khamzat, for example, his fights have been so fast, you haven't been able to get a true grasp of his skills, you know. I know he went out there and blasted Gerald Meerschaert with a right hand and slept him, but I'd have liked to see the fight kind of play out a little bit more. Where Shavkat, his fight against Alex Oliveira played out, you know. The fight against Michel Prazeres played out. The fight against Carlston Harris, we at least had a full round. I think that Rakhmonov beats Wonderboy. I think he outgrapples him. I think Sean Brady would be a very interesting test because I think if there's one hole in Shavkat's game, it's his ability to be controlled against the fence. And we know Sean Brady's very good, but I think Shavkat would beat Sean Brady, whether it be a submission, as Sean Brady shoots in on a sloppy takedown. Shavkat's got a good guillotine, or he would defend the takedowns and outstrike him. And I don't trust Sean Brady's cardio after the Michael Chiesa fight. Had that been a 5-round fight, he would have lost. Robert Whittaker will destroy Toothpick Adesanya via chael and strategy, ground and pound. They have to fight for a third time. There's no way. There is no way in my mind, okay? And I've talked about this in my prediction video. A lot of people will sit on the fence, especially when they're being recorded on video, because they don't want to look stupid. In my mind, in my personal opinion, I think there is absolutely no way that Whittaker goes out there, takes him down, and ground and pounds him and wins a decision that, you know, via his wrestling. I just don't see it happening. He TKOs him on the feet with a slick combination, you know, followed by a head kick, or he ekes out a very boring decision. He has to wait. If I'm fighting Adesanya, make him come to you. That's when he makes mistakes. Make him come to you. He wants you to rush in. He wants you to rush in. Make him come to you. Fight that long style game. Oblique kick him. Or maybe Robert Whittaker can win via a Khalil Roundtree oblique kick. Just a perfectly timed oblique kick and just blow out Adesanya's knee. Whittaker's got nasty oblique kicks. One of the guys who really started it in the UFC. Pons can fight Rakhmonov, then he deserves a ranked spot. Agreed. Khamzat versus Burns prediction. I think anybody that's looking at that fight, you know, it's a tough fight to pick. I'm going Khamzat. I think he's not going to take it to the ground. I think he's bigger, stronger, maybe has better hands. And Gilbert Burns is smaller than him, is a little bit chinny. I don't think Burns is going to be able to take him down. I think Khamzat probably outstrikes him. But I think that fight is competitive on the feet. And I'm very interested in that matchup. I'm pissed that it's not booked yet officially. I think time is getting up for guys like Gaethje, Conor, Poirier, Chandler. Soon guys like Arman, Mateus Gamrot, Fiziev will beat them. Only Oliveira and Islam among the current top 5 will be elite. I agree with you, man. That's kind of what we were talking about earlier. A lot of these guys are getting up there in age, for real. Bought UFC 272 tickets and still no co-main amount. Should I be worried? I think I already answered this question. Maybe I didn't answer it and you sent this message again. But I would be worried. I'm really hoping for you, Ethan. I hope that you get Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chandler but I'd be very worried right now. I think they should add something, but you might get stuck with an Edson Barboza, Bryce Mitchell. But at least, I mean, it's always fun going to a UFC event. So have some fun. I wouldn't stress about it too much. I mean, the card leaves a lot to be desired. I actually have a dedicated video on it, but it is what it is. But I wish you the best. And if there is a big fight announced, make sure you have notifications on. As soon as I hear the news, I will be doing a video on the channel. If they give Shavkat to Wonderboy, then that's legitimized murder. I think Shavkat beats Wonderboy everywhere, honestly. Bro, must. Come on, be real. We get it. What is this guy talking about? Double champ. He's good. Suggest you check him out. I will, man. I will. It's hard for me. One day when I can do this MMA channel full time, I'll be into that more. I want to get better at knowing. I watch all different types of MMA. I just can't keep up with all of it. It's a lot. Tom, LOL. I don't know what we're LOLing about. Paiva is in a top 15 fighter. Doesn't even belong at 135. Couldn't have said it better myself, French fries. Couldn't have said it better myself. He avenged the day Pluskus guy KO. Okay. Khamzat will KO Burns. He's too chinny and got KO'd by pillow fist and hooker. Khamzat hits 10 times harder. I agree with you. I never heard of that guy either. Izzy has Ngannou right now. He's not a clean fighter. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a steroid expert. I did not see the Ngannou in the embedded videos, but maybe you're right. Thank you again, Haiti Shabazz, for the $5 super chat. Greatly appreciate you. What's up, Joey? In my personal opinion, I think Shavkat destroys Sean Brady. People say he doesn't deserve the ranking, don't know how quality his wins are. I just went over that, Carter Tracy. I'm glad to see that you agree with me. I'm very happy to see that you do not think I'm crazy. I'm kind of falling behind a bit on the chat, so I'm a little bit delayed. I don't know if you said that while I was talking about it or before I even said that. But all his wins are quality. And again, we saw a prolonged fight. It wasn't 3 rounds, but we saw, I think it was 2 rounds in the Alex Oliveira fight, or almost the entire first round. The Prazers fight, I think, was 2nd round. Or 3rd round even, maybe. I don't remember. Either way, you get the point. Carlston Harris, a full round. And he's looked very good. And these aren't just trash cans. Some guys are fighting trash cans, and their fan base, as well as the UFC, is artificially inflating the perceived skill set of their opponents so that the win can seem bigger than it actually is. But that's not the case with Shavkat here. We're not doing that. Shavkat's opponents have been reasonably good. They are a decent measuring stick to understand the skill set of Shavkat Rakhmonov. They're not some just random trash can who's sent in there to get slaughtered, and some people might like their favorite fighter to go in and beat up trash cans. Not that I'm saying Shavkat's my favorite fighter or anything like that, but I like to see guys fight real tests. And I think to make your UFC debut against a guy like Alex Cowboy Oliveira is a solid debut. The same USADA that does what the UFC wants with Brock Lesnar's situation and John Jones. Okay, not MMA related, but since you're from Baltimore, have you seen The Wire? I've seen some of it, but I've not seen all of it, unfortunately. I gotta watch it, man. I've heard that it's amazing. I've not seen all of it. I've been meaning to watch it for literal years. But I'm going to get on it soon. The guy, I just seen the recent one of the main actors died. So, didn't Paiva have one fight at 35 where he almost got stopped in the first round and got ranks 15 for no reason? Yeah, he almost got stopped in the first round. The guy gassed out, and then it should have been a draw anyway. It should have been a draw. Paiva has losses at 125. He doesn't even belong at 135 probably. If Tony again gets rebooked in a 3-round fight, not a 5-rounder, then I'm 100% sure Tony's management hates him and wants him to get cut. Agreed 100%. It is management negligence to not get Tony Ferguson a 5-round fight. Actually, D-Rod stepped in on short notice against Kevin Lee after Sean Brady pulled out. D-Rod said the 5 days before the fight, he was at Disneyland eating hot dogs. Yeah, I know he stepped. That's what I was talking about. He stepped in on short notice against Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee accepted a short notice D-Rod. I don't know if I misspoke. If Chandler beats Ferguson, would he be cut, retire? He has lost a bunch of fights. Probably released, maybe given one more fight. I mean, he's lost to all the top guys. He has losses to Charles Oliveira, Beneil Dariush, Justin Gaethje, all guys vying for the belt right now. Guys, we have to stop dancing on Tony Ferguson's grave, okay? We have to stop dancing on Tony Ferguson's grave. He lost to Justin Gaethje, who's about to fight for a lightweight title. He lost to Charles Oliveira, who is the lightweight champion. And he lost to Beneil Dariush, who is in a #1 contender spot against Islam Makhachev. I know Tony Ferguson's up there in age, but he's losing to quality opponents. We have to stop acting like he has one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel, okay? We have to stop acting like that. He can beat Michael Chandler. Maybe he doesn't, but at the end of the day, he's fighting top quality guys, and if he loses, he loses. You know, he's not fighting trash cans. And again, the losses that he's had, where he's been decisioned in 2 out of 3 of them, has been against some of the best guys. But I think the UFC probably gives him one more fight or lets him go after that, just because of his age, probably the contract, the fact that he's never probably fighting for a belt again. UFC takes all those factors into, you know, their decision making. You know, they don't want a guy that's going to be knocking off up and coming contenders who they know is never going to fight for the belt. Izzy head kick KO. Okay. I picked Izzy by 4th round finish, I believe, was my official prediction. I am the defense. Did you enjoy the prediction video? You said basically you agree with everything I said. Was it a solid video? I know it was 20 minutes long about. It wasn't too long, was it? Did you feel like I covered all the relevant bases? Let me know, man. I'm always looking for feedback on the predictions. Maybe not the exact predictions themselves, but you get my point on the prediction videos. I have put a lot of money on Whittaker submitting Izzy. Well, if you win, you're going to win a fortune most likely. I expect you to see you here Saturday night in the post fight. And I want to cut in the super chat donations. Izzy and UFC crew just doing a better job at hiding Izzy's gyno at certain angles, but you can still see it's clearly there. Oh my God, homework, come on now. I don't believe that. I watched the embeddeds, dude. He was shirtless, kicking a heavy bag. He was standing there in frame, shirtless. It looked fine to me. But again, I'm not saying he's, you know, innocent of everything. I've said to you guys multiple times, I think there's more fighters cheating than we could ever imagine. So there you go. Bisping is a clown. Didn't he lose his eye to a juice fighter? He shouldn't talk and saying Izzy is clean. I get it. He works for the UFC, but come on. We're all entitled to our own opinion, homework, man. We're all entitled. How is Bisping going to accuse a guy that has there's nothing. There's no evidence other than he grew a little bit of a titty for the light heavyweight title fight. And I think that's suspicious as well, but that is the only evidence. It disappeared, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong if I can be proven wrong. Either way, it's one small thing. His body has not substantially improved over the years out of nowhere. It's just funny that it's always these guys, you know, when Woodley was champion, Woodley was on PEDs. You know, now Usman's on PEDs. Now Adesanya's on PEDs. Was anyone saying Woodley was on PEDs when he fought the YouTuber and got KO'd? It's always when these guys are successful that people accuse of PED use. And I just feel like sometimes it's not really warranted when there's no evidence. Vitor, his body drastically changed, okay? He went from small to humongous and jacked at an advanced age. It's not unreasonable that Adesanya is as fit as he is based on his age, based on his training. You know, I just think a lot of times these people are just accusing people and there's no evidence. And for me, it's based on evidence for me. And I get it. The titty appeared for a little while. I don't know why this isn't on silent. What is going on here? I get it that is a little bit suspicious, but you know, there's no weird test. There's no hiding from USADA. There's nothing. So, and also Bisping's entitled to his own opinion, my friend. Bisping's entitled to my own opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Let's actually do a poll. Let's do a poll. Is Adesanya on PEDs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go vote in the poll. We'll see what you guys think. I'm always curious. I'm not denying it. I'm not sitting here. I'm not some Izzy lover that's just completely denying it. I just based everything that I believe off of evidence. Did you see Conor strawberry shortcake ice cream video? I've seen part of it, but it was genuinely disturbing. It was genuinely disturbing. Conor's clearly, and that's the other thing. You don't see it. I barely see anyone talking about Conor McGregor's drug use. He's clearly on drugs. How do you rank Adesanya's chin compared to other middleweights? The UFC has ever been rocked in one fight, gassed him despite fighting some big punchers. I don't know how to rank his chin because while he's only ever been rocked by Gastelum, has he ever been hit clean by anyone else? Maybe Yoel that one time in the first round. I think he has a damn good chin. Let me put it that way. But it's hard to rank him because he's not very hittable. So, Sean Brady's striking is bad. I agree 100%. Used to be high on Brady, but he needs to work on his cardio and his striking. I agree. If Cannonier beats Brunson, is anyone going to believe he can beat Izzy? Because I'm definitely not. I'm telling you right now, I said it in the prediction video. The reason Izzy has always been adamant about saying Jared Cannonier is a dark horse in the middleweight division is because he knows how that fight would go. Izzy would wreck him. Funny how he won't speak of Titterilla Gyno. I don't even know what you're typing. Dude, I just talked about it in depth. What is wrong with you, dude? Your YouTube live chat activity is very fitting as far as your picture there. I think French Fry said it best the other day. You know, your picture definitely fits your YouTube thing. You make stuff out of nothing. Do you think... Come on, now I lost my spot. It jumped all the way down. Now I lost my... Damn, guys, I am way behind. I'm going to try to catch up here in a second. Let me just do something real quick. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Who do you think won between... Oh, you're talking him. Do you think Ricky Simone beats O'Malley? I think it's a competitive fight. I'd probably go Ricky Simone, though. I'll be honest. I thought Francis Bid has a point stoned. I don't even know what that's saying. Francis won 100%. He clearly won 3 through 5. I agree with you 100%, Mr. Mo. I have a video on the channel discussing it. I rewatched the fight twice. Chito Vera versus Merab next. Prediction, very interesting fight. I hope they book it. Merab's going to win that fight. Merab has the offensive wrestling, the top control. We've seen what Edgar did to him. Merab definitely beats Chito Vera. For those of you thinking Whittaker has no chance against Adesanya, just remember Conor was not supposed to have a chance, supposed to lose to Nate Diaz, and look what happened. Look at Julianna and Amanda, you never know. I agree. And Whittaker's a world-class fighter. What do you do for work, bro? Okay, I misread that. I said, who do you work for first? I work for a construction company, small construction company. Whatever, man. Gane has his moment early, and then Francis took over. Agreed. Strickland didn't crack the top 5. Doesn't belong in the top 5. Gane is useless on the ground. Agreed. The jiu-jitsu and the takedown defense needs massive improvements. If Lewis versus Tuivasa ends in a submission instead of a KO, will you shave your beard? Why would I shave my beard because of that? Okay, I already answered that. Yeah, I do have a job. Yep. Hoping to eventually do this full time, my friend. If the channel grows enough, I will become a full-time MMA YouTuber. But we'll see. I don't know. That might not be for a little while. I think Blades is a tough matchup for Gane. I would pick Curtis Blades to beat Gane, the Gane we've seen against Ngannou. Weasel says differently. He breaks down every moment. It was close, so let's not act like it wasn't close. It was not close. It was debatable, but it was not close. Remember the MMA judging rules changed. I do remember, and I'm familiar. Predictions on a hypothetical matchup between Rakhmonov versus Bilal. I think Rakhmonov beats him. I think he can weigh out, he can stuff the grappling attempts, and I think he's the better striker. How do you see Alex Pereira's career ultimately going? I think if he beats Bruno Silva, he probably fights a name in the top 10. And then if he beats that person, he gets a shot against Israel Adesanya. I think that he could definitely be fast tracked to the middleweight title just because of the history. MMA Warlord, my friend. Why are we saying weird shit like this in the chat, dude? It's just so bizarre. Like, I don't even get what you're getting at here. Look, man, I never want to ban anybody from the chat. And I don't take offense to anything that you're saying. I don't even understand half of what you're saying. But if you continue to do it, you're just going to get banned, man. You're just going to get banned. I take offense to you trying to ruin fun MMA discussion. We're having MMA discussion here. We're just talking about MMA. We can all have our own individual opinions. We can differentiate on those opinions, and we can have fun discussion about it. I don't know why you're sending deranged messages that are borderline intelligible in the chat. I don't get it, my friend. So please just stop, man. Please just stop. It's weird. It's bizarre. This is the only time I'm going to address it. Continue to do it, and then you're just not going to be a part of the chat anymore. And I don't like to ban anyone. I don't like to ban anyone. I told the moderators before, don't be super crazy about banning people. But man, I don't like this weird deranged shit. Nah, Blades doesn't set up his takedowns. He shoots naked takedowns. Gone be too fast and too elusive. Okay. Gone brutal 50-45. Well, Blades having a messed up face. I think Blades can get him down. I think Blades has better wrestling than Ngannou. Y'all whine at Nick Maximoff and say he has a debatable loss, but not Francis. Okay. See, we can debate that. That's fun. We can debate that. Blades got TKO'd by Francis instead of KO'd. Pretty impressive. Yeah. Bro, Blades, who not even touched Gone. Okay. Gillespie and Tony should be next. I don't like him fighting a powerhouse of Chandler. Dude, Gillespie is the worst possible matchup for Tony. Great take on Tony. Thank you, Lee H. Blades has had trouble against guys with crazy power. Gone doesn't have it. He can close the distance. I think he's grossly underrated. I agree. I would pick Blades as it stands right now. I'm not super confident. I can't say I wouldn't change my mind, but I would pick Blades. Conor versus Jorge Masvidal. Conor McGregor versus Jorge Masvidal. Who do you think wins and why? I think Jorge Masvidal's too big, too strong, has too good of a chin, has too good of boxing. I'd pick Jorge Masvidal, but I think that'd be a very fun fight. I hope the UFC books it. Maybe if Jorge loses to Colby, they book him versus Conor next. MMA Warlord, do you think Gone won, or are you just starting crap? I'll never understand your hard on for Tony. He hasn't won a notable fight since 2017. Kevin Lee, which aged terribly. It's not a hard on for Tony. I just see a very good skill set. You look at things that the strengths that Tony possesses, and regardless of what opponents you want to say he lost to or won to, those are still there. Tony has a granite chin. Tony has unlimited stamina. Those are two of his biggest strengths, okay? Two of his biggest strengths. He will continue to push the pace no matter how long the fight goes. You look at Michael Chandler, what are his weaknesses? His chin and his cardio. So it's a very interesting style matchup, because if Chandler can't get him out of there early, especially if it's a 5-round fight, Tony swarms him late and beats him. And again, Tony may have lost and been dominated in his last 3 fights, which all but one of them I picked against him in. They've been against top quality competition. It's not a hard on for Tony Ferguson. It's just my assessment of it. It's not like if I thought Tony was done, I would say Tony's done. But I don't. I think Nick Diaz is done. A lot of people don't want to say Nick Diaz is done. It's just my opinion, but it's not a hard on for Tony. Is Chimaev Burns confirmed? Basically, but it's really not. It's not, but everyone else is booked up. You can't deny since the Gaethje fight, he hasn't looked the same fighter. Agreed, but he's always had trouble with grapplers. And what did Oliveira and Beneil do to him? But he did look gun shy in those fights. I will admit that. You think it's the realm to think that biggest page broke it down for 20 minutes. Okay. Who? I don't know what I don't know if that was before or after, so I'm just going to ignore that. Yeah. Yeah, this is, dude, come on, man. Who cares about what he explained, the judging criteria, and you can't debunk any of his points? I can debunk all his points. I think one of the main points people are making is based off of damage. Ciryl Gane did no damage. I will look dead into the camera right now. I rewatched the fight twice. I paid super close attention. I actually saw the fight 3 times because I rewatched it twice. And whoever needs to hear this right now, I don't care if your head explodes. Francis Ngannou did more damage in the 5th round than Ciryl Gane. Ciryl Gane landed 3 strikes. Ngannou landed like 15 punches on the ground. They were very labored. They were little power. But who's to say, in my opinion, they did more damage. And then on top of that, effective grappling is a scoring criteria. So, it is what it is. We're all entitled to our own opinions. But I can debunk those points just as well. And my interpretation of the judging criteria may be different than yours. And my interpretation of damage is definitely different than yours. Because a lot of people keep over and over and over again saying, oh, Ciryl Gane with damage. Ciryl Gane with damage. I don't know what damage you're talking about. And if you want to say, oh, well, these strikes were damage, well, then all those little baby ground and pound strikes that Ngannou landed in the 5th round were damage as well. So, there you go. I think Francis Ngannou did more damage than Ciryl Gane in the entire fight, as well as the 5th round. And he won 3, 4, and 5, and there was no doubt about it. You can't win a fight with 3 striking attempts and nothing else in the entire round. You cannot win it. People want to say, how do you win a fight if you just lay on top of a guy for the whole round? How do you win a fight having a guy lay on top of you for the whole round? Answer me that. Answer me that. But it's all good. We're having fun here. I just think a little bit of you guys are a little bit biased. I think that's what it is. I think you guys are the bias. Some of you guys are the biased ones. Not all of you. I get it. But if Colby, and also just because some YouTuber says it doesn't mean it's true. Just because I say it doesn't mean it's true. This is my opinion. This is my opinion. Okay. Whatever else you watched on YouTube, that is their opinion. That doesn't necessarily make it accurate. Just because he has a YouTube channel with a bunch of subscribers. It is what it is. If Colby beats Masvidal and then fights another top 5, will he finally earn your respect? Colby Covington, hold on. Colby Covington, if Colby beats Masvidal and fights, Colby Covington already has my respect. Colby Covington would be champion without Kamaru Usman there, most likely. So he already has my respect. He has to do no more to earn my respect. Even though, again, I don't think he's fought the greatest competition, especially in his wins, I can still get an adequate assessment. We have big enough body of work to assess his skills, and Colby Covington is an elite level, world-class welterweight fighter. I mean, if damage trumps all, go show me damage Gane did. Thank you. Thank you for backing me up, French fries. You didn't even watch the Weasel video, did you? I did see the Weasel video. So there you go. Tony also started, and I can make the same video. I basically have the same video on here. I'm familiar with the judging criteria. And I believe there is 3 judges who are also familiar with the judging criteria. I believe there's 3 judges that work for the athletic commission that are familiar with the judging criteria. And who did they score for? Can you let me know? Can you let me know who they scored it for in the chat, please? Tony also started Cowboy's downfall. Cowboy was on a 3-fight win streak, and his downfall with Tony. Exactly. Actually, I did. I did as well. I think you sent it to me. Nate Diaz, you're on steroids. All right, let's continue. Guys, if you have not liked the stream, whether you agree with me on some of these points, whether you disagree with me, if you enjoy watching the stream, make sure to like the stream. I would greatly appreciate it. And also, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, go subscribe. We do these streams all the time. Everyone's opinion is welcome. The only thing I take offense to is you trying to ruin our discussion. That's the only thing that I take offense to in this chat. So it's all fun. It's all good. We're just having fun discussion. I enjoy it. I don't ever want to. I do not ever want to live in an MMA echo chamber where everyone agrees with me. Yeah, you're right. Everything you say is right. I like hearing these different opinions, you know? And I can be swayed sometimes. I can be swayed the other way. But on this one, I'm not. I rewatched the fight. I've watched the fight 3 total times. Rewatched it twice. I'll die on this hill. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Fast, Mo says, by the way, Fast, French fries, if you need to use that band hammer or the timeout, feel free to use it at your own discretion. Also, Katie, if you're watching, you can do it as well. So, feel free at any point in time. At any point in time. Was not expecting a live today. I was not expecting to do a live today, but I wasn't staying up late doing videos, so I said, why not? More places or dates did a video on Izzy Usman, John Jones. I've actually seen most of those videos. I'm not even saying that he's wrong. I'm just saying that you can't come to a conclusive decision. You can say, okay, maybe I lean this way, maybe I lean that way. There's not concrete evidence one way or another, okay? There's not concrete evidence one way or another. A deep sub, are you blind? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I'm annoyed. He is going to die on it, Hank Hill. Okay. Okay, hold on. It jumped down. I didn't even realize this. I jumped way down. Holy moly. Holy crap. Guys, I had no idea I was this far behind. Hold on one second. I'm going to try to catch up. If I missed your question, just resend it and I'll get it in a minute. Strongest chin in the UFC? Maybe Max Holloway, honestly. I'd go Max Holloway. Adesanya was clearly on steroids when he fought Paulo Costa. Come on now. Okay. Send me your evidence, please. I think we need more creators like you. People like the Weasel try to thwart their Dagestani obsession on others. Okay. You seem unbiased. I am unbiased. I mean, naturally, there's an subconscious bias to everybody. But I'm giving you my opinion, not based on who I like. It's just my opinion, man. It's my assessment. It doesn't need to always be right. I think too many people are insisting that they're right, insisting that they're the smartest person in the room, and it's infuriating to me. It's absolutely infuriating to me. And it is what it is. It is what it is, but I wish there was more creators like me. But then again, if there was, I probably would have never started the YouTube channel, because I started this because I couldn't find any MMA content that I felt like people were saying reasonable stuff. You know, I felt like there's too many shills, blah, blah, blah. Let me try to catch up. But thank you for that compliment. I really appreciate it. So Ngannou landed 7 of 13 strikes, and Ngannou landed 5 of 12. In round 5, Ngannou had about 4 minutes of control, and Ngannou got 2, maybe semi-close subs. Well, if you want to go off those, I think the arm triangles were closer than the heel hooks in some of the other rounds. Angelo, Wonderboy fight Pettis was a fluke, accomplished nothing other than that. Wonderboy fight with Pettis was a fluke, accomplished nothing other than that. I don't know what exactly that's saying. Ricky got knocked out by Faber. That was a while ago, though. But yeah. Dude, come on. Control time without damage doesn't win you fight. No control time with no damage does not win you a fight. How is that hard to understand? If you're saying all Ngannou did was lay on top of him and control him, all Gon did was lay on his back. He did no damage either. And Ngannou landed ground and pound. And I think those stats were off that French fries even shared. I counted like 15 punches Ngannou threw while on top of him. Maybe they weren't the biggest shots you've ever seen, but it is what it is. He threw them nonetheless. Who are we? Who are we to dictate how much damage those shots did? They could have rocked Gon for all we know. Even Gon knew he lost. Come off it. Go look up the judging criteria if you don't believe me. I've already looked up the judging criteria. Gon was the only one who got a takedown. Okay, sure, I know that. Tony had nothing to offer his recent opponents. He hasn't won a notable fight since 2017. He's done, and he's been done for a while. Stop dancing on the man's grave, man. Who picked Frank? Who bet? Hey, what's up, Fast? Appreciate you stopping by. Fake stats. I'm on the UFC website, Lamel. Sorry I'm late, bro. Better late than never, my friend. Appreciate you. I know that MMA. I know that's MMA Guru whole chat weirdos. What does that mean, Leo? I'm mistaken. I'm sorry, man. You're gonna have to fill me in. Joe, he's not quite firing on all cylinders up there. Give him a break. Yeah, man. The chat's getting annoyed with you, man. The chat's getting annoyed with you. I just subscribed to your channel. Say thanks. Say thanks. Or you want me to say thanks to you? Is it? I think I'm understanding. Thank you for subscribing. I think that's what you're asking for. The way you worded that was a little bit strange and a little bit demanding. But thank you, Avid Reality, for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Let's see what we're at. We're at 2,092 subscribers. We gained a couple subscribers since we've been on here. Is anybody else in the chat right now a new subscriber? Let me know. I will tell you thank you right now. Just like Avid Reality demanding it. I'm just messing with you, man. Homework, we're getting canceled for giving an opinion. What are you talking about? I'm reading your opinions and responding to them. Calm down, man. Stop ruining the chat, man. Stop ruining the chat. The chances of Lewis versus Tuivasa ending in submission are so low. Want to put something on the line and shave your beard if you ends in submission to spice up the fight. Challenge accepted? Absolutely not. Absolutely. I'm not shaving it based on a fight. I mean, I don't even care. I'd shave my beard for like a $100 donation. I'm not doing it based on some dumb fight. UFC announced the full card for April 9th. Doesn't look like Khamzat Burns might not happen on that date. Now, I think it will. I think it will. Have faith. Have faith. It will happen. Why is the UFC taking so long to make Conor McGregor versus Jorge Masvidal fight? It's one of the biggest fights in the UFC. I don't get why they don't do it. I don't know, man. I don't get it either. That's a massive, humongous fight. And I think they should book it as well. I just think they have two stars in both those guys. They're just branching them out and making bigger fights rather than just combining their star power together. Thoughts on Riddell wanting to book Gambit on France fight? I'm not sure. You're going to have to reword that. I don't understand what you're saying. Tony survived all 3 rounds with Charles while Dustin got finished in 13 minutes. Chandler finishes and Chandler finished inside 6 minutes. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Angelo Kaz, for backing me up. Italy is clearly on roids. Weird how people blatantly ignore the guy now. I don't feel like anybody. I mean, I think it's one of the most talked about things in the MMA community. I've talked about it, for probably over 5 minutes on this stream alone. So I think it's kind of was only there for the 205 fight. I haven't seen it recently, but it is what it is. McGregor versus Masvidal at Fight Island in July 2020 would have been absolutely broken a pay-per-view record. Would have been humongous. Okay. In your opinion, cool. Just like nobody's calling a robbery, just saying a robbery to act. It ain't close. Oh, okay. What's up, MMA Joey brother? What's up? Keep out. Appreciate you, man. Joey thinks otherwise. I don't know what that's referring to. I bet on Francis. Can you praise Tony if he actually somehow in his recent fights literally landed less than 20 strikes in those fights? That's because everybody took him down and held him down. Anyone's content since... Who gives a fuck about anyone's content since... Okay. I wonder if anyone bet on Francis winning by decision. Probably somebody. Now I'm getting lost. Only 3 striking attempts, you lying. No, that's true. Go watch the fight right now. I wonder if Francis, if anyone bet. Okay, read that. That's unreal. People trust USADA. I do not trust USADA. They must have made hella money. 2 Cardio Kings, prime Tony Ferguson versus Colby Covington at 170. That would have been most fun fight ever. Unfortunately, Mike Griffin, it would have not been because Colby would have ragdolled Tony Ferguson and just beat him up and controlled him on the ground, regardless of cardio. Colby definitely wins that, though. I think I already answered that. Of course, French fries will agree with everything you say. He's your yes man. That's not even remotely accurate. But okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. The chat is just fired up tonight. The chat is just fired up. Um, Not like judges ain't getting wrong. They're always perfect. I know. I know. Yeah, weird how someone had a 49-46 like it was pre-written. I mean, I think the 49-46 was egregious, but the first and second round, the first round I think it was in particular, was really kind of uneventful. Judges get it wrong all the time. Bad take, Joey. The point is, I was just backing up my standpoint. Everyone's saying, oh, go read the rules. Go read the rules. There's plenty of people that have read the rules, the judging criteria that agree with me, including the judges, who, regardless of how bad you want to say they are or aren't, again, they were hired to do that job. And I know that's not the best, way to put it, but you get my point. A lot of Gane fans in here right now. Yeah, I didn't know Cyril Gane had such a cult-like following. I did not know the chat was going to be as lit tonight as it turned out to be. So, hold on. Okay, guys, I'm trying to catch up here. You gonna die on the hill? A lot of cringe in here right now. Yes. Chris Lee, Sal D'Amato, worst judges of all time. I do believe Ngannou won the fight. Oh, no, it jumped down. I'm ending this poll, by the way. 55% say Adesanya is not on PEDs. 45% say yes, he is on PEDs. So the people have spoken. Adesanya is the cleanest athlete in the UFC. That ought to get a couple of you guys. Okay, guys, keep submitting questions. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up badly. But I'm falling far behind. So I'm going to just kind of go through these really fast. If I miss your question, just resubmit it. Lev versus Roberts was the worst robbery of all time. Okay. Chris, okay. I believe in Ngannou. Okay. Hold on. By the time you read this chat, my message will be 15 minutes old. Hey, man, I'm giving you guys some thoughts, man, on your thoughts. Y'all saying it's a bad take. He's bringing up the judges, but I don't see media outlets calling it a robbery. All I hear is highly respected analysis and fighters praising Francis for the win. There you go. If Gane won in round 5, then McGregor. Okay. Why would the media outlet call it LOL? Hi, Joey. I just joined. What's with the poll? People were talking about it. There's visible evidence Usman has injection marks all over his abs, and pharmacist family members. Izzy grew a breast in his 30s. USADA let Brock compete on roids and moved an event for Jones. Hey, man, I never denied any of that. I'm just saying there's not concrete evidence against Izzy other than the breast. Joey, do a poll allowing PADs in combat sport. Give me a second. I'm trying to catch up. Cejudo versus Dillashaw was moved by a week, and that was unplanned. So TJ's cycle was caught off guard, and thus he popped for EPO. Are you talking about Cejudo? Cycling isn't that hard. I bet Izzy cycles. It could be. I've said I think there's a vast majority of people on PEDs, So there you go. Usman's legit on roids. Okay, access to the outside world. Why is UFC taking so long? Okay, do you think Moreno won every round? LOL. I never said I thought Moreno won every round. I said there was an argument that could be made. I made a video on it. I rescored it. I scored it for Moreno 3-2. I think I gave Figgy round 1 and round 3, and then 5 was close, I think is what it was. I think the only clear round was round 2. I might be wrong on that. There's a video on the channel. But all I was saying, there was an argument to be made. Wow, you're 30 minutes behind. 25 message behind. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up. I don't know if I'm ever going to catch up tonight. There's so many messages here. Can we just have an Andre Muniz fight Jack Hermanson? Andre Muniz wins by TKO round 2. I gotta go. Sayonara. You do know you can have Ngannou without using steroids. Exactly. It's always possible. I'm not saying he's not on steroids, but I'm just saying I need more evidence. I think Tai might stop Lewis. Tai Tuivasa has Ngannou in both breasts. Lewis Ketchum, that's a crazy fight. I just think Ty's a little bit more versatile. I can't pick against Derek Lewis in a brawl. I'm starting to fall in love with this. What are you falling in love with? I'm so far behind. Izzy is over 30 years old, best shape of his life, and has Ngannou when he shouldn't. Okay. What will be your reaction if Brock comes back to UFC 300? I mean, he's the only guy to headline both 100 and 200. I'll be disgusted. I never want to see Brock return. Chat fire, more plates, more dates. Explains all of this. You guys need more info. Okay, I've watched that. I'm starting to fall in love with this channel. You pay a lot of attention to your fans, brother. A real down-to-earth dude. Much respect. Thank you, Mike Griffin. Appreciate you. I do try to read a lot of the messages. It's not always possible. I'm skipping some now. But it is what it is. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to catch up. And I don't know if I ever will. And the YouTube chat is always acting up. If anybody's watching this right now and you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this live stream, make sure to like it. I greatly appreciate it. Even if you disagree with what I'm saying, make sure to go like the live stream. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to catch up. I'm not getting off here till I catch up. It's just a whole lot of Covington versus Khamzat Chimaev. Who wins and why? I'd probably go Khamzat Chimaev. I don't respect Colby's striking. And I think Khamzat can stuff the takedowns. And I think Khamzat's bigger and has more power. But Colby will be the best fighter that Khamzat's ever faced. Derek Lewis getting dropped Saturday. We will see. Usman could have his father stab his stomach with a needle at weigh-ins, and people would say, we can't be sure that's roids. Okay. Okay, there's messages that are hidden here. If you think Israel isn't on PEDs, you're an idiot. Okay, no need for the name calling. Adesanya is on estrogen. It's so funny. 90% of the roster and 100% of the top 10 of each division are performance enhancing. There you go. Usman never had knockout power. Somehow he developed knockout power later in his career. Because he gets one knockout? Come on. It doesn't happen to everyone and its side effects. I can't believe 55% of people think Izzy isn't on PEDs. Who do you think would win between Chris Cyborg and Kayla Harrison? Just because Chris Cyborg is getting up there in age, I'd probably go Kayla Harrison. Do you know MMA Guru or The Weasel? Have you met or talked to any of them? I'm familiar with their channels. I have not met or talked to any of them. So there you go. There's your answer. What is the reason you were asking? Got to head out, Joey, 7 a.m. tomorrow. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Fast. Thank you for helping with the moderation. Appreciate you. I mean, I like how you guys only name champs, no fighters other than champs are on PDs, apparently. Okay. If the narrative is the most UFC fighters on roids, the frontrunners are Chandler, Izzy, Usman. Facts. Bilal and Cejudo, Jalton Almeida, William Knight. I'm not an Izzy fan. Lamau. Don't mind Leon's chances against Usman. Leon has clean striking, great Muay Thai, and a variety of kick, and I think leg kicks will be Usman's weaknesses, and Leon has nasty elbows and clinches, knees in the clinch. I think Leon can defeat Kamaru Usman. I would not be shocked if Leon defeated Kamaru Usman. I would not be surprised if I predict Leon Edwards to beat Kamaru Usman. We'll see when the fight comes up. I'll have to do my breakdown and prediction. Laws of statistics, Kamaru Usman's got to lose eventually. People who have money and resources to get there, the thing just jumped down and now I'm lost again. I'm catching up though. People just legit watch a video of some bodybuilder saying Adesanya is on steroids and the fans just run with it. Exactly. They've never met these people in real life. They're looking at pictures of them online. That doesn't mean a whole lot to me. What pisses me off is I can sit here and say, I think a vast majority of MMA fighters are on steroids. But when people insist, I'm 100% sure this guy's on roids, and there's very little evidence, and I don't buy it. Okay? You can have an unilateral gyno suddenly as you can't. That's an impossible seeing as he never had it before. That's called a failed cycle. Well, how did it disappear then? I confirm that go why. Okay, Volk is going to destroy KZ. Rodriguez should have gotten the shot, but I don't know if his foot isn't 100%. If he's injured, unpopular opinion, I thought he beat Max rounds 1, 2, and 5. I thought Yair would be the most compelling replacement opponent. I thought Max beat Yair. Don't remember what I scored it. And I also believe that Volk is going to beat up TKZ. Just because some fighters on steroids doesn't mean they all are. Why is, I don't know. I missed all that to randomly assert, but I stand behind my moderators. Whatever they decide, I'm happy with. Because I'm, okay, because, exactly, agreed. Don't delete this live video. I want to watch the whole thing because I got into this chat late. I never delete any live videos. Occasionally, I private them for members only. But I just because you said that, I will not private this one for members only, even though I need to private a live stream for members only. If anybody wants to become a member, the link is in the description. And I will also post it in the chat for you guys. If anybody wants to become a member, you can become a part of our members only Discord chat where you guys can message me directly. We have conversations like this every single day. There's members only live streams. There's probably about 6 hours of live streams like this on the channel. I post a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. I let you guys know what videos I'm working on. I have custom badges as well as custom emojis. If you guys want to join, it's $3 a month. You can cancel anytime. And there's the link in the chat right there. And I'm about to finally caught up. You have finally caught up. Apparently I haven't. After an hour of the chat exploding, I know this is a weird matchup, but who do you pick if they ever do Masvidal versus Justin Gaethje? Right now, I'd go Masvidal, but Masvidal's getting older. I'd probably go Gaethje in a year or two. Come on, man. More plates, more dates is an expert in the field. Lamau. Okay, there you go. I'm sure, just looking at pictures, you can determine if someone's on roids. But I actually watch More Plates, More Dates. I like his videos. I think he's very informational, but again, it's still very subjective. I don't even, and I'm not even disagreeing with you guys. That's what you don't get. I don't even think he's a bodybuilder, is he? Justice for okay, come on, man. Adesanya actually claimed the use of marijuana for his gyno, which is another possibility. Also, none of us has proof, so it doesn't matter. I didn't even ban MMA Warlord. Calm down. This guy is so funny. Who do you think Conor should fight on his next return? Thank you for a different question, Mike Griffin. I think Conor should either fight Nate Diaz or Tony Ferguson on his return. I love all those fights, but Conor can really come in and fight anyone. It'll be a lot of fun. I just timed him out for like a few minutes. What's the big deal? Yeah, continue doing what you're doing. It doesn't matter. If he's being annoying in the chat and ruining the chat, time him out, dude. And if it continues, straight up ban. I don't want to ban anyone. Just don't ruin the chat, man. You can put your opinion, but there's no need for saying deranged shit in the chat. He blamed it. Oh, I'm finally caught up. I'm finally caught up. Well done, French fries. Oh, man. French fries, you're part of the cancel culture. You disagreed. You banned. Hilarious. Dude, calm down, man. Stop it. Stop with the nonsense. Let's discuss MMA. And, just for... Dude, I'm not even going to acknowledge this anymore. I'm going to stop reading your chats entirely. I'm sitting here. My boy ain't do nothing wrong. He was not banned. Made a second channel just to come back and fuck around. Exactly. MMA cringe lord. I didn't even ban you. Am I ruining it? Can't wait for anyone but French fries. You guys are weird. Then go somewhere else if we're weird. The chat is fine. We're just having discussion. A disagreement. Agreed. On his burner like a high school girl. Yeah. Check Discord. Okay. Let's see. What am I seeing here? Tom. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here, French fries. Oh, yeah, you just got timed out for 300 seconds. And even if he already had an alt, bro, the chat is just a war room. And exactly what I do not want. I do not want some war room chat. That's what I don't want. And I don't want fake subscribers. For real, Joey, give me the power to swing the hammer for a minute. Oh. Okay, there we go. The chat is just a war room. What's up, DAA? Joe, who wins, Gamrot or Riddell? By the way, Ginge, your wish is my command. Your wish is my command, Ginge. Feel free. They said, okay, 300 seconds is too much. Not when you're being an asshole in the chat, my friend. Exactly. Thank you, Constantly Growing. Just chill. Why are you bringing up stuff that is totally irrelevant? We're not even remotely talking about politics, and you're bringing up political figures. That is just deranged and incredibly weird and bizarre, and we just don't need it. We just don't need it. So there you go. You don't need to just spam the chat with incoherent thoughts, okay? What did I miss? You missed a whole lot. You missed a whole lot. I'm a freedom fighter. No one's offended. No one's triggered. Yeah, I don't care. I just see. What annoys me now, and now I'm doing exactly what annoys me, is we're taking away from the chat about MMA, and we're talking about dumb shit because somebody's spamming shit. I don't want that. I don't want that in this chat. I never want that, no matter what. I just want to have fun, educated discussion. And if French Fries does decide to ban you for your malicious behavior, I 100% stand behind him. And now Ginge can swing the ban hammer. He asked for it and he got it. So there you go. French Fries is the dictator. Dude, what is going on? Why are we doing this right now? Guys, MMA questions. Post them in the chat right now. Otherwise, I mean, we're an hour and 26 minutes in. And hold on, Hank Hill. You want to become a member? Here you go. This should work. Let me know if the link I just posted worked, Hank Hill. You're constantly getting caught. Yeah, it is what it is. Just make the decision. It is what it is. Ginge is a menace. Hilariosity. Okay. Dude, you're saying incoherent stuff. But there's the members only link, Hank Hill, if you want to sign up. Come on, guys. What are we doing here? He's never been banned. He's never been banned. So there you go. Hank Hill, thank you for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate you. We can stop saying anything about anyone being banned. There's not one single person that's been banned in this chat. Let's go. Guys, look, if we're going to continue to talk about this weird stuff, he's only put him in timeout for sending crazy messages. Okay? Look, if we're going to continue this, we're just going to end the stream tonight. And I'm actually having fun. We were having good, fun discussion. So if we can continue with MMA discussion, that's great. If not, we've done an hour and a half. We'll end the stream. So if you guys have any more MMA-related questions, and what is going on here? The stream is great. Whatever's happening is outright hilarious. Yeah, I'm having a good time. But I just want to talk about MMA. Why do you think Conor is on drugs? Give me a clear opinion on his mental state. What do you think? There's so many weird videos that are surfacing of him. The one in the bathroom in the mirror of him doing that weird cackle. The one of him recently, like, laid up in bed. You know, there you go. There you go. He acts like just a wild, totally wild man. And I think he's clearly using some type of drugs. I have no evidence other than him acting like a maniac. And there you go. That's pretty much it. I think his mental state, I think there's, honestly, I think something a little mentally wrong with Conor a little bit. Maybe it's just his, just his personality of, always wanting to win. Come on, man. Come on. Okay. We're not, I'm swinging the ban hammer now. There you go. There you go, my ouch. We're talking about MMA. Now, if we're spamming the chat with 3 or 4 messages that are non-MMA related, we're getting timed out. That's what we're doing now. But I think Conor's a little delusional as far as, you got to be delusional to be a fighter and think you're the best and everything like that. But the guy is just so delusional to the point, if he loses a fight, he can't accept a loss. And it's just a very weird thing. Him, and also he's surrounded by yes men. You have Coach Kavanaugh telling him that the Dustin Poirier fight was looking really good up until he broke his leg. That's delusional. Do you think Ty can KO Lewis? Yes, I do think he can. I do not think he will. I timed one person out in last 4 months. Screw off. Yeah, tell him. I love the stream tonight. It got bad humor. I'm having fun as well. Hank Hill needs to get the wrench. He doesn't agree with everything you say with Joey, and that's a good for the stream. There's multiple people who are moderators that do not agree with everything I say. Hank Hill, I favor Ty too, but I won't count. Who asked for a poll? I don't remember. Somebody asked for a poll. Conor gets drunk too much and started smoking weed. Okay, that could be. That could be it. We need some balance. We got plenty of balance, my friend. We got plenty of balance. Hank Hill, we need some balance. Conor gets so drunk. Hank Hill was mod for MMA Guru, and he did a great job, just saying. Okay. Conor should stick to plumbing. No, he shouldn't have because he made a lot of money. You don't... Stop. You're not getting bullied, French fries. Nobody's bullying you, man. Don't worry about it. Some guy posted a theory on Conor's ties. Yeah, French fries is a loyal member of the channel, man. Leave him alone. Leave French fries alone. But don't worry about it, man. We're just trying to have a good chat, man. We're trying to have a good chat. We're trying to discuss MMA and just constant spamming, talking mad shit, saying bizarre things. It's just weird. Some guy posted on a theory on Conor's ties with the cartel. Seems like a wild theory. Would not surprise me. Is Conor better in his boxing stance or his wide stance? I think he's better in his wide stance. Viagra dealer. Yeah, Viagra dealer was a straight up weirdo. But he had fun and he listened. When I asked him just to calm down and just chill a little bit, he was perfectly fine. Do you think Gable Stevenson can be double champ in the future? No. You know, I don't. It's hard to say though, but as it stands right now, no. He has only a wrestling background. Conor has too many yes men. Needs to bring back Ito Portal. Touch butt Conor was his best self. Dude, I'll never forget when Nate Diaz said, "You're playing touch butt in the park with that weirdo." Oh my, that was hilarious. MMA Warlord was pretty tame. I don't remember. I didn't see all of it. But dude, when we're spamming the chat with bizarre stuff that is irrelevant to what we're talking about, and also in the past he's had I ended a stream one time, and when I end the stream, I can still see the chat, and I was sitting here on my computer. He started talking mad shit to me after I already ended the stream. It's just bizarre. I'm never in favor of like outright banning a lot of people, but if you're ruining the chat, if you're disrupting this chat and we're not having fun discussion about MMA, it's possible. I blocked my Ocha for being toxic. Okay. What was the PED poll constantly growing? Prime Tony versus Prime Conor. Who wins? I'll go Prime Tony because Conor fades. Hurts Tony early in the first round, but he survives. And then Tony finishes him in the later rounds. Third round finish for Tony Ferguson TKO. A few years ago, he had a picture on an Insta with a member of the Irish cartel. I saw a video. Okay. Who would have thought this random chat would end up being just wild tonight? Just wild. And we're almost to 2,100 subscribers somehow along the way. Stop it, dude. Prime Tony. Do you think Roxanne will win her retirement fight? Probably not. Was mod what happened, Hank Hill? French fries gonna cry. Okay, dude, we don't need to say this. I think Hank Hill is okay. Hank Hill retired after being too much of a badass for too long. I know you're strong on believing Coley's striking is sloppy, but against good strikers in Tyron Lawler and somewhat Usman, do you think he can hold up Masvidal? Hold up Masvidal and keep him on the ground. His striking is sloppy. The reason it was successful against Tyron Woodley and Lawler was because Tyron Woodley doesn't have good striking as it is. He just has good power. Lawler does have decent striking, but the pressure was and the volume was too much for Lawler. Plus, Lawler fought a weird-ass fight that night. And it was decent against Usman, but I think Usman's striking is very sloppy as well. It's funny because they're two of the best 170ers in the world, and both of their striking is just god-awful. Can he hold up Masvidal and keep him on the ground? Can he take him down and hold him down? Probably, but I don't know. I think it's a closer fight than people think. Hank Hill, you got to join the Discord. Yes, join the Discord. Yeah, we have fun in the Discord. We chat every single day in the Discord. It's not even mean anymore. I got Conor in the 1, especially when he was prime and active. Okay. What is Ginge doing now? Ginge is wielding the band hammer. Let me clear this out real quick. I'm finally catching up. We're about to be a 2-hour stream. Uriah Hall versus Uriah Stahl. Don't know what that means. We got a rogue. I don't know what that means. Will Hernandez have anything for Morikano, or will he be destroyed like he was against Cerrone? I'm 50-50 on that fight. I don't think he'll be destroyed. I think he has a chance. I think he may even beat Moicano. Thank you, Ginge. If Lewis fighting looking for the right hand and waiting like he did against Blades and Gon, Ty is going to flatline Lewis. Mark this comment. If he fights aggressive like Chris, it's 50-50. Dude, Ty gets rocked in every single fight and likes to fight in the pocket. Lewis is not going to rock you. He is going to stone cold put you out. I might punch a wall if Roxanne gets a W and kills my parlay this weekend. Oh my, that'd be hilarious, dude. I'm going to think of you now if Roxanne wins. Someone please squish franchise so we can get back on track. Okay. Okay. Pray for the parlay. Dude, don't pay attention to such toxic people and keyboard warriors who won't say those mean things to your face. Just ignore them. Yeah, I try to. I'm just trying to get the chat fixed up, man. I just want to let everybody know what to do when people are acting like that. You know, how did Calvillo quit against Andrea Lee when Lee had a broken hand? It should be reversed. Makes no sense. I have no idea. We actually billed the world's worst fighter the other day, and we had Calvillo's heart. Hank, your parlay is already ruined. You bet on Macy Barber probably. I got to go, but it was fun. Serious question. Andre Muniz, top 5 by 2023. I will say true. Take it easy, French. Yes, take it easy. Ginge is holding it down. Ginge is holding it down in the chat. Keep the questions coming, guys. We'll go a little bit longer. As long as Ginge can hold me down with the continued moderation. My nose is itching right now. I'm running low on water. Now. So guys, I'll stay on here for maybe a little bit longer, maybe 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes, maybe get us to the 2-hour mark, and then I'm going to sleep. If you guys want to become a member of the channel and support the channel, the link is down in the description as well as the chat. Thank you again, Hank Hill, for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate you. We will be messaging live on Saturday during UFC 271. You get a loyalty badge next to your name. You get custom emojis like this Khamzat emoji that we have custom made. And as well as a sleepy Conor McGregor emoji. So if you guys want to join, the link is in the description as well as in the chat. I would greatly appreciate it. Chat needs me. Just be chill, man. Just be chill. You can hang out here perfectly fine. Okay, I'm falling behind again. You're a W for answering me, and I agree Colby striking is sloppy, but I think a lot of people are overhyping Jorge when he really is an on-off fighter with no wrestling. I wouldn't say he has no wrestling, okay? But he is overhyped now. He used to be underrated, believe it or not. UFC should get Adriano Moraes. That's the guy that just beat Mighty Mouse. I'd like it, but I don't think they're going to. People can laugh all they want when I say this. Masvidal would destroy Khabib at 170. If it was hard for Usman to take Masvidal down, imagine Khabib and on the feet Masvidal. Okay, I don't think that's that hot of a take. I think it's very possible. Just don't get a whole Gable Stevenson become UFC champ. He's already signed to WWE. Okay, Chris Barnett would be, I don't know what that means. Good morning, bro, and you should sleep. I know. I'm going to sleep tonight. I've been up late the last few nights, so can you beat O'Malley if he was missing an arm and if he was blindfolded? Definitely. If he was blindfolded and missing an arm, definitely. I would just have to land one leg kick, and he's getting stretchered out of the cage. Max Holloway versus Zabit Magomed Sharipov. That is the worst spelling of his last name I've ever seen. But I'm with you, man. I don't know how to spell it for shit like that. Fighters' names. I go Max Holloway. He's not banned. He's been timed out. But if he continues, should PEDs be allowed? I'm not even talking about it anymore. Enough with those dumb questions. Should PEDs be legal in combat sports? There we go. Constantly growing, wants a poll. He's a member of the channel. He gets what he wants here. Why ban? Not answering that. He didn't do any. I don't know what happened here. You're sad. The legend Spencer Fisher is suffering from CTE. That is disturbing. Not gonna lie, O'Malley on one leg would piece everyone in here up. Well, maybe everyone in here, but not Chito Vera for sure. My picks for 271 are Bobby Green, Kyler Phillips, Jarrett Cannonier, Ty Lewis. I'm 50-50 on, and I got my boy Izzy. Those are my picks. I think those are very good picks. Yep. Is the only way to join the Discord paying? Yeah, right now it's a members only Discord. We've talked about it before, but if you sign up to be a member for 1 month, even if you cancel, you'll be forever a part of the Discord. It's $3 a month to become a member, and you can cancel at any time. So if you want to join the Discord, the link is in the description. We might eventually open it to the public, but I don't know. I'm talking to the members. I think we got in the Discord, we got about 20 people in the Discord right now, because not every member has signed up for the Discord. But there you go. How was that a dumb question? You came in of nowhere and got timed out again. Come on, man. Why are we still talking about this? I don't even know what was said, but I trust everyone to do what they need to do, what they think is best. But again, once you join and you join the Discord, you'll never be booted out of the Discord. Did you see Tony's latest tweet he made 10 minutes ago? Seems like he will have fight news soon. Maybe 272, you think? I think that is the best bet for UFC 272 co-main, Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler. PEDs should stay banned because it then would allow skills. It would be about who could handle the best and most drugs. Yeah, I don't think it should be. I don't think it should. I wouldn't be in favor of it, but I think a lot of people are probably already using them. Joey, how sure are you that Colby and Jorge beef is an act? I would say I'm 75% sure it's an act. You know, but maybe it started off as an act and then it got a little bit, you know, maybe somebody said something they weren't supposed to, and then you go. And then maybe they actually do hate each other. But I think 75%. Look at 1FC. They're all on roids and have granite chins with good cardio. Okay. But yeah, I just feel like it's messed up to force people to basically have to use roids. You already got PDs in 1FC. Go check out their KO highlight reel video. They just posted on their YouTube. Those dudes are definitely juiced. Guys like Mighty Mouse, Northcutt, Alvarez learned the hard way. I think you should make it fair and allow all drugs. I was so happy when Julianna Pena beat Amanda. People like the Weasel give Julianna no chance at all. They overlooked her in that. I personally said that Amanda Nunes was going to slaughter her, but I thought there was a path to victory if Amanda Nunes didn't take her seriously and fell off a cliff. Everyone accuses everyone, and fighters pop all the time. It's not like we haven't seen fighters on them, so why not clear the air? I actually think Tony has a chance against Chandler if Chandler gasses out, but if he doesn't, Chandler will win. If it's a 5-round fight, I'm 75% sure Tony wins. 3-round fight, I say I'm 60% sure Tony wins. So that's not even a hot take. I'm with you on that one. And homework, I didn't get that one. The Weasel has some awful predicts this year so far. I've actually haven't had too bad of picks. So I've started tracking my picks. Last year I tracked hold on. I tracked title picks and main event picks. This year I'm tracking title picks, main event picks, and any pick that I make a video for on the channel. So right now in title fights, I'm 1-1. I picked Ngannou, I picked Moreno, so I'm 1-1. Main event picks, I'm 2-1. I picked the Giga Chikadze fight wrong. In official picks, I'm 4-3. I don't remember all the fights that I made a video for. Colby and George have many videos on YouTube together. Colby was a different person, very calm and chill. I'm convinced it's a crappy act. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well. How much worse can it get? I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea how much worse it can get. I have a very odd feeling that Zombie is going to finish Volk in the first round. I hope not. I like the Korean Zombie. I actually really like the Korean Zombie. But at the same time, it's just going to screw with the division. You know, I need to see Volk versus Max 3. Max is now ready to fight Volk, which is annoying. Korean Zombie also has a lingering shoulder injury. He didn't turn down a fight in the same time span because of the injury. It looks like 54% agree with me, 54% say no. They should not be allowed. The universe would implode if KZ won that. It's not like PEDs will complete some super fighter in the cage. We've seen juice dudes in the cage. I wonder what it would look like. Remember old Uberim back in the day? Which was insane. Which was absolutely insane. Okay, guys. I'm running out of water here. If you guys have any last minute questions, ask them. Do not forget to like the stream. Like the stream, like the stream, like the stream. I'm going to answer a couple more questions, then I'm going to end it. I will be back tomorrow, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, for my weekly live chat. We can hash out all these questions all over again. We can talk about whether or not Francis Ngannou won, whether Israel Adesanya is on PEDs, whether Khamzat Chimaev is fighting Gilbert Burns, and who's going to win. Does Colby have sloppy hands? But if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to like it, even if we disagree. Helps push it out to more people. And I'll be back tomorrow. And I'll probably be streaming the press conference on Thursday as well. So, Talia Santos will beat Shevchenko and become the new flyweight champion. I doubt that, but okay. Will Aspen Ladd have anything to offer Aldana? I doubt it. I think Aspen will be soundly outstruck and maybe even TKO'd. I have no belief in Aspen Ladd whatsoever. Reyes 3-2. Okay. Will O'Malley be stretchered out again in his career? I will say true. O'Malley will be stretchered out again in his UFC career. It will happen. Okay, guys. I am ending the stream. You guys got almost 2 solid hours out of me tonight. Tomorrow, make sure you join me 6 p.m. Eastern. After I end this stream, I'm going to schedule the live stream for tomorrow, the weekly live chat. Also, I'll be live on Saturday after the fights for my live post-fight reactions. If you guys care to join me there as well. Thank you to everybody who joined me tonight. I appreciate every single one of you, and enjoy the rest of your night.